Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm continuing the upgrade on my SCX10II, my K5 Blazer. I had to cut the last video short because my son woke up from his nap, so no big deal. Made a new video to show you guys how I'm finishing this thing off. So in the last video I was getting ready to install the Castle BEC. This is a 10 amp BEC. Now the one thing with this is I have the Castle B-Link. It does not work for this BEC, so I'm going to have to bring out my old computer and program this the way I want it. And while this computer's loading up, I just want to mention one thing. I went ahead and did a upgrade, or a system update, updated the firmware on my Spectrum DX5R, and I had about 7 models loaded in here. Lost it all. So I read the instructions, which I should have did from the beginning, and it says you're supposed to copy all of your models to an SD card before you upgrade the firmware. So I'm mentioning this: if you have a Spectrum and you want to upgrade the firmware, make sure you copy your models into an SD card, do the update, then you can easily transfer your models back to the radio. I didn't do that, so I'm going to have to go ahead and program all my cars back into the radio. Great. So I'm pretty sure I've shown this before, but I'll show you again. It's real simple. On the basic tab up top, just clicking on that. For the output voltage, I'm going to just go ahead and change it. For right now, I'm just going to go to 6 volts. And then I'm going to go to the bottom and hit update. And then everything's complete. I'm only doing 6 volts for right now because I have the stock Tactic servo in there. I don't really see a reason to go any higher. If I decided one day to change out to a Savox, then I can up the voltage that goes to the receiver. But for right now, 6 volts is fine. So to get the BEC installed, I'm just going to shave away a little bit of the wiring to expose some wire. This way I can go ahead and solder on the BEC leads. And I really don't need to take out a big chunk here. I just need to get enough to expose some wire so I can get some solder in there and make a good connection. And while my Amazon soldering iron is heating up, just going to put a little bit of flux to the wires of the BEC. Just a quick dip. Okay, so I plugged the BEC into auxiliary 2, and this is all set up. I put a little double-sided tape on here, just probably going to stick it to the side of the ESC. But before I do that, I'm going to use some shoe glue and fill up the little holes there. It's not going to make it perfectly waterproof, but it'll help it a little bit, keep some water out. Alright guys, so the SCX10II is done for today. Got the lights going, and I got the BEC installed. So the SCX10II is done for today. I wanted to get out the bomber, and I got a small little detail, little upgrade that I wanted to do. I don't know if it's an upgrade, but it's a small little detail. Since I got this truck, I've been messing with the scale features, the scale details, and I had some fuel tubing around these faux reservoirs, and I really wasn't digging it, so I was trying to find a better solution. On the Scale Builders Guild, I saw that he used some braided hose. Not sure if this was for a bomber or not, but I thought this would be perfect to run off of the faux reservoir. So it's going to be a real quick install, and I'll show you what it looks like. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but man, this thing's dusty. Need to run this thing more. Alright, so I got the fuel tube off, and I'm going to go ahead and get this braided line put on. And I think I'll just cut it to size and use some shoe glue to hold it in place. Okay, so I got it all in place. I'm going to let it dry for a while. While I'm waiting for it to dry, we'll hook my Spectrum DX5R back to everything. I got 6 more rigs to hook it up to. Should have read the directions. Alright guys, so that's about it. Got it glued on. Just have it running through one of the holes in the shock mount, and it's all done. And it's really just to add a little touch of scalability. Is that a word? But just trying to make it look a little bit more cool. But if you liked what you saw, please click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to, I don't know, please leave any comments below. And have a great day. Catch you all soon.